Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today we're back looking at Italy when it comes to the starter packs. These are also 50% off, so they are $6.74 Canadian. And then if you have humble choice and you are looking at it in USD, they are $3.99, which is an insanely good value when it comes to this machine. So the pack itself, once again, 2 vehicles, 120 KSL, and 7 days of premium time. The M14, 41, 47, 40 is the ground vehicle that you get. And to be honest with you, I don't really like the M14, 41. I think it has a lot of bad attributes to it. I feel definitely there are better options to get when it comes to vehicles here. If you want to grind stuff out, you know, the M4 Hybrid, the Panzer 4G, much better options than pretty much anything else in this area. But the M1441, it is just a standard M14, which has access to the 47mm, but also a 13.2mm Breda Mod 31, instead of what you'd see as a standard coaxial. So the gun itself, this one, the 47mm, it's standard on a lot of the kind of medium tanks for Italy, and the main issue it has is it doesn't have a lot of pen on its gun. So if you face stuff like the M4A3105 or the B1 Ter or anything with armor, they just laugh at you and annihilate you, which really sucks. It is a medium tank at rank 2, so it can research rank 3, 2, and 1. And this basically means that it is super cheap and also can research it efficiently. Its armor is okay, 30-25mm, but the main issue with it is it just has this flat bit in the middle. And when it comes to vehicles which have these flat things in the middle, they generally don't do too very well. If you just miss the driver's port, it's 30mm, so you can just take this thing apart. And also, its engine is not great, its transmission is not great, so it's not exactly the fastest machine, and also it only has 4 crew plus a bunch of ammo in the turret that you can pop. So it really just isn't, it really just isn't the best vehicle around the place. It kind of sucks, really, because, as I said, Italy does have a ton of really nice premiums. Just this one isn't one of them. The Re.2001 Gruppo 22 is actually super fun to play. So you have a contrast here. You have the M1441, which is probably over-tiered, it doesn't feel very well, but the 2001 is super fun. This is a copy of one which is already in the tech tree. You got the Series 1 and you got the CB that's here. The Gruppo 22 is similar to those ones. It's a rank 2. It has really good rewards on it, so SL and RP are very good for a rank 2. The only issue that this thing has, and this is a problem with a few of the Reggianis, is even though it has a pretty good engine for its BR, also very good maneuverability, quite nice guns, with 2 12.7s, 2 7.7s with a lot of ammunition, the engine really likes to overheat, and therefore you have to control it pretty efficiently. You can't just sit on them, and just let the thing kind of turn over. You can't just WEP all the time. You can't just leave it at 100% all the time. You have to manage it and keep moving it around to get the most efficiency out of it, which isn't bad, but it's just kind of annoying. It also doesn't have any ground ordnance, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, I would actually say bringing this thing as an Espiroti fighter in ground forces is not actually a bad idea, because, as I said, it's a jack of all trades aircraft, like a lot of the Italian vehicles. It does pretty much everything really well. There's only one premium I'd actually say is better than this one, and that's the G55S. The G55S is a monster. But this one, as a starter premium, I think works incredibly well for what you want it to do. So, as I said, it's a contrast for Italy. The plane, very fun. The ground vehicle, not so fun. But, swings and roundabouts. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. I'd like to thank Forge, Siegebreak, Carrion Crow, Nicholas Richardson, Elove Goat, Pyman, Winter Scientist, Merciless Reaper, Orange Tail, Teddy, Daniel Stanton, Moxie, B. Young, and also Sem Arslan, Wilkski, Uncle Bean, Derek R., Bareen, Lafouche, and Samuel Slick for supporting the channel.